Hello, and welcome back to BFD IIA. I'm your host, the speaker announcer. Last time, the contestants had to come up with a team name, and pencil, steak, and apple came out on top. But before we find out who the 3 unlucky teamless people are, let's go to the confessional outdoors.
Dead.
So, with confessionals out of the way, let's see who will be teamless at Cake at Steak. But because the Cake at Steak theme was one of the files that were lost, I'm gonna use this brand new Cake at Steak theme.
Hello, everyone. As you know, you guys lost the team name challenge and 3 of you will be dubbed teamless while the rest will be picked on a team. Anyways, if my boss calls out your name, you will be chosen onto the graphite gladiators.
Also, the cake was too expensive, so I have sugar cookies with peppermint Hershey Kisses instead. Anyways, safe on the graphite gladiators are light bulb, pin, coin, taco, woody, cactus, bombi, eraser, puffball, and the final person on the graphite gladiators is paintbrush. All cookie holders can now leave the elimination area. I will now announce the first person dubbed teamless, and that person just so happens to be Book. Sorry Book, but since you are inactive after you rejoined, you've been eliminated again.
Now, with that out of the way, let's see who will be chosen onto the flaming meatballs.
Safe on the flaming meatballs are fries, gelatin, teardrop, pickle, tennis ball, spongy, baseball, blocky, rocky, and the final person on the flaming meatballs is salt. All cookie holders may now leave the elimination area. The next person dubbed teamless is Match. Sorry Match, but you've been eliminated because of your personality in BFDI and the fact that you're an unpopular contestant.
Now, with that out of the way, there is only one team left, and that is Team Awesome and Squishy. If my boss calls out your name, you will be on Team Awesome and Squishy.
Safe on Team Awesome and Squishy is Donut, Ice Cube, Fiery, Balloon, Snowball, Bomb, Bow, Golf Ball, Pepper. Everyone except Bubble and Flower can leave the elimination area. Bubble and Flower, you are the bottom 2. One of you will be safe on Team Awesome and Squishy, while the other will remain teamless and will be eliminated. The last person safe is Bubble. Flower, you are eliminated. Either way, you are eliminated. Sorry Flower, but the team leaders didn't pick you because of your attitude and BFDI, and you scarcely did any challenges, or in this case, you only did 4. And like the other 2, you were at the verge of resign-ups. For the remaining 33 of you, we are now entering a new stage in the battle. Oh, and the soap is one of the files that was lost, so I'm just gonna tell you that this is the new character format. Cool, huh? Anyways, since this is the new stage in the battle, eliminations will work a different way. From now on, the team that loses will lose 2 members instead of 1. Then after the voting period, I'll PM all of the members of the winning team on which of the top 2 vote getters they want on their team. The person that gets the most votes from the winning team will join their team, whereas the other will be eliminated. Now, let's get to the next challenge. The next challenge is called Track and Field. Basically, it's a running race, and all you have to do is PM me. I crossed the finish line, that's it. But beware, you must spell that quote correctly, or you will be pushed down some spots. If you misspell 1 word, you'll be pushed down 1 spot. If you misspell 2 words, you'll be pushed down 2 spots, etc. Anyways, these are the amount of points you earn for your team depending on what place you come on. Anyways, as you can see, first place gets an immunity token. Second place gets a revenge token, and third place gets a win token. Anyways, challenge ends on March 30th, 2013. Goodbye and good luck.